What's up YouTube, it's Onion Bomb here and welcome back to another Star Wars The Clone Wars reaction video. I almost hit the wrong show because I just binged like 2 or 3 Breaking Bad episodes and I recorded them, but yes, no, we are watching Star Wars The Clone Wars right now. Season 7, we're on episode 6. Right? No, 7. See, I forget. We're on season 7, episode 7. And we're with Ahsoka, Rafa, and forget Trace. Yes. Last time, Rafa took him on a mission where Trace was the pilot. They were running some spice. There's an argument of the ethicalness of this job, and Trace, being afraid they're gonna take the ship, just dumps the spice. Yeah, and they left them hanging, but they try to do a plan where Ahsoka uses the Force, the mind trick on the Pykes, who are there supposedly given the spice to. It works for a little bit, but like the leader's right-hand man is like get all skeptical about it. He checks the spice, and before they can leave, he checks there is no spice. And they're captured pretty much. They're like they were held in a tractor beam. There's missiles locked onto them. They're trapped. So it's pretty obvious that they are going to be captured by the Pykes and they have to get out of this. So how are they gonna get out of this is the question. So without further ado, let's just get into this and see what happens next. Oh.
If she doesn't dump the spice, we finish our job and we're already gone.
Fact. The Pykes turn spice into something that ruins lives. So those lives would be on you.
Says who?
That's just the way it is.
Not a regular Jedi here.
What if I was?
Don't kid around. You didn't tell her, did you?
Tell me what?
About why Trace and I keep our distance from the Jedi.
Oh.
Shut up, Rafa.
I don't think so. Break on the surface of Coruscant, where you live. Some gangster named Zero. Then came the Jedi. We watched, like so many others, as they chased Zero and his gang down the portal. Some red-eyed alien protecting Zero blasted the engine of an ascending cargo transport.
Cad Bane.
The ship went spiraling out of control. The Jedi went into action, tried to gain control of the ship. There was a populated landing platform right in the path of the ship, but the Jedi steered it clear of that, right into the portal wall. And on the other side of that wall was our home.
Mom and Dad saw it coming. They got Rafa and I out. But they weren't so lucky.
Oh,
the Jedi didn't even catch Zero. The distraction of the ship.
That happened in season 2.
Beautiful. Dark robes contrasting against her light green skin, penetrating eyes. She said, I had to make a choice, but not to worry. The Force will be with you. That's it. Then she was off.
Who is she talking about, Ayla?
I were left without parents, without a home, just there to find our way in their system.
Oh.
We make our own rules, and we survive just fine.
Rafa.
You're not touching her.
Yeah, she's right. Take her instead.
Oh. Oh no.
Trace, if I die, you get the family business.
But I don't want the family business.
Well, it's yours anyway.
What?
You're not.
Now that I think about it, I think the people on Kessel scammed us.
Oh. Oh.
Make sure Rafa's okay.
That thing is so creepy. It's like
Where is the spice?
too human like.
Look, I'll tell you where the spice is.
Oh! Yo! Oh no! Oh! This is not good.
I'm gonna get one shot at this.
How'd you do that?
It wasn't me. I think there was a power outage.
About time we caught a break.
Let's go get Trace.
Oh, yo. She's got, like, the aim. And they don't. Oh. No! Grab the gun! Hurry!
It is out.
Oh. 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 Oh yeah, they are dumb. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Is this where she reveals herself?
I'll take my chances.
Yes. Oh.
Trace, careful! Wait, where'd she go? She didn't make it. That's terrible.
Ahsoka! I'm here. How'd you do that? I'm more athletic than I look. We don't have time to discuss this.
Maybe I thought she fell. I'm weak. Rolfa's terrible though.
Finally, there's our way out.
Oh. Yes. Oh, he's squished. In half.
You seem resourceful. You go disable the gates while Trace and I distract the guards.
That must mean you think disabling the gate is the difficult part. Looks like you two are getting along better.
Yeah, well, looks can be deceiving.
Oh. 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 Ow. Oh. Oh. Let's go, Ahsoka. Oh. Oh. I'd say that's just a little bit better than Rafa. Oh.
Nice shot.
Hey, come on!
She's using all these Jedi tricks without them knowing. It's cool.
Hey, got any credits? I need something to eat.
Do I look like I have credits?
Well, if you didn't, I wouldn't be asking.
We're busy right now. Get out of here.
Hey, you guys got any credits?
No, get out of here.
Oh.
Are you looking for them?
Have you seen them?
What's it worth to you?
Oh no.
There they are.
Did he even get credits for that? Who's that? Oh no. What? It isn't the Mandalorian?
What do you think? I'm not sure. It could be the Jedi I met on Karlak, but if it is her, what is she doing here?
Her presence could compromise our mission.
But don't forget we have a common enemy. Let's keep track of her. She could be of use to us.
So this is how it gets brought back to Mandalore.
Cost me thousands of credits. And then you tried to cheat me. Did you honestly think you'd get away with fooling a pike?
We wouldn't have tried if we didn't think.
Silence! Kill them, and let's move on.
Little friend is still in the city. When we find her, I'll torture her and find out everything we need to know. Kill her
Oh no.
and be done with it.
This is not the way I saw this job ending.
No. Oh, that's not good. Come on.
And you keeping them in the open would draw you out.
That. Where's the Mandos? Haven't they held them up enough and captured them enough?
How about we do a job for the great Mark Krim?
Didn't get it right the first time, Martz. Why would I waste any more time with you?
What? You planning on torturing us again?
Will you give me my spice?
Guys, sorry. I never should have taken this job.
We live and learn, Rafa.
That's it. Well, that episode was really just one big 360. They start off in the jail, and they end up in the jail. It was much more action-packed than it sounds, and you might think. They Rafa and Trace told their story about how they don't like the Jedi, and it's really, really cool to see that event that happened. Let me see here. I think that's like, yeah, season 1 finale and like season 2 premiere. Like all the way back then. That's when Rafa and Trace's parents died. That's really cool when they tied all that back up, and that's I like that. I love that actually. Now it makes me want to go back and watch those episodes and to see like what moment they're talking about. If that's even like shown. They said some kind of like green Jedi, but then she said she, so like was that Ayla Sakura? Let me see what. It might be Luminara. Typed up green female Jedi. I thought Ayla was more of like a green blue, but she does kind of just look pure blue. So I think it might actually be Luminara. She's a very light green though. Yeah, it has to be Luminara. Or I guess maybe Ayla if they said, but I think they just said green, not like green blue, and definitely Ayla's more of a blue, so it probably was Luminara. I'm pretty sure they said female, unless they didn't. It could have been Kit Fisto, but I don't know. I'll probably go back and watch that and be like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard female. I love it when Ahsoka uses the Force. She did a lot this episode, and like she hides it from them. And like I can't wait. It has to be next episode because this is gonna be the last one of this arc with Trace and Rafa. I can't wait for them to be revealed. Like, you're a Jedi. Like, I hope that gets revealed, and I hope maybe that gets them to view the Jedi maybe a little bit better. I mean, technically she's not a Jedi anymore, but she still uses the Force and stuff, and she was a Jedi, so there's still probably that. Unless she never learns about, which that would be kind of disappointing for me. I'm kind of looking forward to a reveal with that. I hope they reveal that. Big thing though, the Mandalorians. I don't know why I said like, who's that? I knew that was a Mandalorian, but like, I don't know. In my mind, like, went to like the Mandalorian, like Mando from the the live action show, and then I was like, wait, what is that, a little Easter egg? But then it like showed like more in detail. So I'm pretty sure that was Bo-Katan and like 2 other Mandalorians. So but yeah, that's. Somehow they were talking about Ahsoka, like, is that the Jedi I've seen, and like, so that's gonna tie into the Siege of Mandalore. I was wondering how we're gonna get from here to Mandalore. It looks like it's gonna tie in like this because of the whole pike thing, and they said they have a common enemy in the pike, so that's cool. That's a nice tie-in. It would be cool if we could saw Sabine's mom maybe once we get to Mandalore. I can't wait to see what they do with that, like how they're gonna do that, like Siege of Mandalore side by side by like the Clone Wars. Like, how are they gonna depict? Not the Clone Wars, Episode 3. Like, how is that gonna be depicted? Really excited there. And there was just a lot of moments with Ahsoka, Rafa, and Trace like getting away. It was kind of, although it was a little bit, like, this is Star Wars and this is our show. It was getting a little bit what word do I want to use? I guess I'll use weird. It was getting a little, I know, maybe, I don't want to be too harsh because it wasn't that big of a deal because it's literally been in Star Wars since the first movies. But I guess it was a little dumb how Trace was like hitting her shots and these like pike probably trained guards weren't. And like I said, this was in Star Wars since episode 4 with stormtroopers, and it's the meme stormtrooper aim, so people's aim in Star Wars is bad. So I was it was just getting a little bit too much for me at some points. Like, I know they don't want to kill off Rafa or Trace. I don't want them to. And they literally can't kill off Ahsoka since they had her in Rebels. But, it was like, come on. Like, there's like 5 pikes shooting at Rafa. And they were like, or I mean Trace, and like, she's just running in like a straight line, turn around going, boom, hitting one dead eye, and they can't hit her. Like, she even shot a blaster before, but yeah, it's Star Wars. It's not ruining it, but like, it was getting a little bit too much this episode, I do have to say. And if you're the Pykes, how many times are you gonna capture these people? You've captured them like 3 times, and like, you keep saying you want to execute. Like, I know they don't want to know where the spice is, but if they're these criminals, they would have at least killed one of them, and they've had the chance to. They're right back in the cell now. Progress-wise episode, nothing happened. Literally, they're right back in the cell where we started from this episode. It was, though, some things happened. We saw the Mandos, we saw like some cool action, so it definitely wasn't a bad episode by any means. It just, in a way, there was no progress. But yeah, I know I've already said this, but it was really cool to see Ahsoka's force using when like how it was like she had disguised it. But why I'm bringing this up again is because it was really funny when she made that force jump, and like they thought she fell, and like Rafa was being like sarcastic about it, and she was behind him the whole time. I liked that gag. It was pretty funny. I've already explained, like, I just like that dynamic. How she has this like hidden power. Like, she's like a superhero that can't like give away her identity, but like she has to use her powers to save the day. It's cool. At least for me, it's cool. And I definitely I really want her, at least by the end of this arc, just next episode, to be reviewed. And I know I kind of was given some like displeasure to this arc when its first episode. It didn't give the best first impression for me. Like, it was a decent episode, and like we did have to introduce these characters, but just in case there was a few more dislikes on that episode or that reaction. I just want to let you guys know I'm coming around to this arc, definitely. I definitely like the characters Trace and Rafa, like their backstory, their like past, they're just the characters in general. I really do like these characters. It's just, this is just not an arc I thought we were going to get. I understand this is a bridge arc from just Ahsoka not being in the council to her being involved in this Siege of Mandalore, so this was kind of needed, but it would have just, like, there's just so much more you could show for the Clone Wars. But I'm coming around to this arc. It literally, the only way why this arc is bad or seen as bad and being complained about by anyone is because there's only 12 episodes this season, and it took up 4, and it kind of sort of seems like filler. It's not, especially because it's getting Ahsoka back into the Republic fight. At least I'm assuming that's Endgame. But it seems like it, especially that first episode did. In fact, the second one did too. It's just this one, the Mandos saved it from it not, and they just had a little bit of an appearance too. So yeah, I am enjoying this arc. It's good. It would have been more appreciated if there were more episodes this season, or just more of the Clone Wars in general. But unfortunately, there isn't, and we all know that. But I'm just happy to get this in general, and like I'm just hoping maybe there can be some depiction of Order 66 and Revenge of the Sith moments through the Siege of Mandalore arc. I know it's going to be mainly Mandalore fights, but just some kind of references and stuff would be really cool. That's the arc I'm really excited for. The Bad Batch were really cool. This arc is getting Ahsoka back into the fight, and Rafa and Trace are cool characters, but the Siege of Mandalore is what I'm hype about and why I was so hyped for this season. So I cannot wait for that, but we still have one more episode left before the end of that, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be answering a lot of questions of, you know, is Ahsoka going to be revealed to Trace and Rafa? How is she going to get back in this Mandalore fight? What are the Mandalores going to do? How are they going to play? Are they going to rescue Ahsoka and Rafa and Trace from the Pykes? I'm thinking that's coming, but I don't know. We'll have to see. So until next week. But for now, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe, don't subscribe. No, it's always up to you. I will see you guys in the next video you're watching from me. Goodbye.
Wanna tangle, I can feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day.